We live in a very distinctive historical moment. So our society, American society, is one of the most, by certain measures, one of the most successful in the history of human civilization. Certainly economically, we're the most successful. Technologically, we're the most advanced. But there can be a dark side to this enormous success that we've enjoyed. And as part of that success, we are arguably one of the greatest problem-solving societies in human history. And our technological and intellectual advancements have been integral to our enormous problem-solving capability. But these very advancements, technological, intellectual advancements, have also been part and parcel of helping to potentially create some of the biggest challenges we face today. Climate change, resource depletion, water crisis, peak oil, population explosion, all of these problems that are all intertwined, global financial crises. And for the first time, there's serious discussion about the possibility that we may not have the technology or the will to mobilize the technology to solve some or all of these problems. So, sort of in the discourse that we have available, oftentimes the response tends to be either fight or flight. That is, say, we have to take emergency measures now, address these problems and solve them. Or people tend to bury their heads in the sand that there really isn't a problem. But what if neither solution is viable? Certainly burying one's head in the sand is not going to really help. But what if we don't have the combination of technology and political will that we need to address these problems? How we will be together with each other and with other creatures in facing whatever fate it is that we have laid for ourselves through our own actions, because we're the greatest agents of change in natural resources and climate on the planet now, I think is a big question for me, and is a great question for our species. And there are Buddhist responses. That it's not really whether I live or die as an individual. It's not really whether I live or we live or survive as a species that's really the essential matter. Because the quality of my existence and the quality of our collective existence as a species doesn't depend on whether we survive or not, but how we receive the present moment now. So I think one of the things that I need to really consider at a deeper level, but I think is something that is very important for all of us as human beings, is how will we continue to receive and live and be attentive to this moment, here and now, regardless of whether we are on the ascent as a species, or possibly at the peak, or even possibly on the decline.